everyone, it's Paul from Alexander Knife Sharpening and Laser Engraving. I wanted to do a quick update on the Homebrew Rust Removal. Several weeks ago, I got to go back and take a look. I mean, it might even be getting close to 2 months. It's been a while that I did that video, and I mixed up some Homebrew Rust Remover. So this was a product that's supposed to kind of work the same as Evapo-Rust. And I just wanted to update you as to where it is. So this thing here is filled still with the original mixture. And I have been just de-rusting every stinking thing I could think of and find that's got rust on it. And I'm absolutely amazed because it's still going. And I mean, I think it's going to be just so nasty at some point. I guess at some point it should stop working, but its longevity has been truly amazing. And I've talked before about how inexpensive this was to do, but it's still working. It blows my mind that this stuff is still working, because I have done all of my grandfather's tools. I have de-rusted in this stuff, and like, here's an example of one of them is this wrench. I did all of his, these were all completely rusted. These were all of his bits for one of his hand drills. I did all of these. I did 3 saws that are on the wall. I did every chisel that I had that was rusty from him. I mean, just so many things. There's other, files. I did all of his files. And it's literally still removing rust. It's getting kind of nasty now. And, you know, at this point, I have gotten way more than I have no problem mixing up a new batch of this. I just literally wanted to see when this was going to stop working, and it just isn't stopping working. And I have de-rusted so many things in it. I just keep throwing stuff in it. I'm actually losing more of this to evaporation than anything else, than it stopping using. Now, the other thing I did do, this was about 2 weeks ago, I just checked its pH content to make sure it was still in that stable range. And I think on this, and don't quote me on this, I'm doing it from memory. I want to say it was like 7.2 or 4 or something like that. And I remember I looked up from the guy that created it, and wherever it was supposed to be, and I don't remember exactly what the number was, it's where it was. It was still exactly the same pH. So its pH hasn't changed from where they recommend it to be, and it's just still removing rust. I would love to know how much rust and metals in here. There has to be a ton, but it's still going. Now, there's a couple things I did notice about this that have been really cool. One of them was I spilled some Evapo-Rust once on the floor. And you can see I have a gray painted garage floor in here, and it literally like removed some of the paint. I've spilled this, and it didn't do any damage to the paint. So I have a couple stains over here on my floor that I can show you. Actually, I'll show you them, and they're from spilling Evapo-Rust. And I have spilled this stuff, and it never damaged the floor. So I really like that too, that it's less of a chance of damaging things. Okay, yeah, here it is. You see that? That's from where I spilled Evapo-Rust on the floor. And it didn't sit there for a long period of time. I spilled it and I got it up right away, and you can see it permanently marked that paint. And I have spilled the Homebrew, and it didn't do anything. It didn't mess with the paint at all. I also like that, and I gotta say, it smells way better than the Evapo-Rust. That's it. Just wanted to give you that update on the Homebrew Evapo-Rust. Let me give you a good peek in here. I mean, you can see it's looking pretty nasty. maybe for fun, I'll filter it through a coffee filter just to see what the heck is in there. But I think I'm at the point now, like, I feel totally fine. I'm going to get rid of it, you know, and just start a whole new batch. I will check to see when I did that video last, but I'm guessing it's got to be at least 6 weeks that I've been using this. And it would probably still remove more. I'll show you. I just did one more chisel tonight. I just did this one. It's actually just sitting over here drying and still needs to be cleaned up. But I just did, this one was completely rusted, and I just did this chisel here, and it just needs to be, you know, polished up, and then and go from there. Here's another one over here that I did clean and polish up a bit. And here was a giant steak rod that I threw in there. And you can see I couldn't get it all the way in my container. So I got this one little area in the middle where the rust was still there. But it has literally removed the rust of just so many things. I did this. That saw blade up here was completely rust covered. I did that one. That was one of the first ones I did. It has worked really well. And if you haven't seen it or checked it out, if you want to make your own rust remover that is very similar to Evapo-Rust for literally pennies, all you need is citric acid and baking soda and a little bit of dish soap. Go watch my other video on it. And I also had linked in the other video the guy that originally did this. But again, 2 thumbs up to this stuff. It is just a really great rust remover.